Samsung didn't bring a flagship phone to MWC this year, so we've got to make do with some tablets until the Galaxy S8 officially breaks cover. It's pretty fitting then that Samsung took much of what it learned about crafting smartphones and applied that knowledge to this, the new Galaxy Tab S3. First, the basics. Like many a smartphone before, the Tab S3 packs a Qualcomm Snapdragon 820 chipset, 4GB of RAM, and a more than respectable 13-megapixel rear camera. There's also a 6,000 mAh battery inside to keep things running, but to be quite honest, I'm a little let down by the Tab S3's design. If you were fond of last year's Galaxy Tab S2, you'll feel right at home, but to me it just comes off as a little dull. At least the construction is first-rate. This is the first time Samsung has crafted a tablet with a glass back and a metal frame like a phone, and it feels simultaneously light and seamless. I don't have any complaints about the Tab S3 as a media machine either. It packs a quartet of speakers tuned by AKG, and in our brief time with the device, it seemed more than adequately loud even when it was surrounded by curious journalists. That 9.7-inch AMOLED screen is really easy on the eyes too, with great viewing angles and support for HDR content if you can find it. Those amplified colors, by the way, really pop thanks to Samsung's historically great screen tech. And then there is the S Pen. It's packed in with a tablet, and for all intents and purposes, it makes it look like we're dealing with a very large Galaxy Note. Air Command, creating GIFs, and really all of those other neat Note 7 tricks are back as well, and they work just as well as they always did. You can't stick the pen inside the tablet like you could with the old Notes, but the bigger size means it's twice as sensitive as older, smaller versions of the pen. Now, seeing as how Samsung wanted to build a device for creatives, it's no surprise you can get a slick keyboard case to go with your Tab S3 as well. I do wish it were a little less cramped though. Typing isn't too bad, and the keys have nice travel, but the placement of certain keys, especially backspace, seemed almost deliberately bad. The tablet market might be drying up, but the Galaxy Tab S3 just might be the right blend of performance and style for a lot of people. Stick around for pricing, availability, and hopefully even more juicy details as MWC 2017 unfolds.